Today marks 80 years since the tragic attack on Pearl Harbor that killed more than 2,000 people.
Fox 44's Brenshavia Jordan shares how Waco came together to honor the lives lost on this day.
Members of the community and relatives of Doris Miller gathered today for a ceremony to honor his life and the lives lost at Pearl Harbor.
There's so many that still to this day don't realize who Doris Miller is. So to keep the legacy alive and to know that it's going to go beyond me is just fascinating.
The ceremony started at 11:55 in the morning, symbolic of the time the attack occurred at 7:55 in Hawaii 80 years ago. Those in attendance heard from Mayor Dylan Meek, witnessed the wreath layings, and joined in the Navy hymn by the Waco Community Choir. In addition, Miller's great nephew, Thomas Bledsoe, spoke about how his uncle's legacy continues to impact generations.
His story resonates with so many individuals, and there's so many lessons that we can learn as Americans from his actions.
Precinct 2 Commissioner Patricia Miller presented an American flag that was gifted by former Congressman Chet Edwards to hang on the pole of the memorial. The same flag flew over the U.S. Capitol when former President Barack Obama took office.
On a day like today, where we look at the attack on Pearl Harbor and what he did, I think young people especially need to hear that message, that America is still a great country and that we need to give it our best.
Those in attendance took time to admire the newly installed bronze reliefs that depict different stages of Miller's life and the reflection pool of names with people from different branches of the U.S. military around the perimeter. Today, we at Fox 44 stand in honor of the remembrance of those who lost their lives on the 80th anniversary of Pearl Harbor. In Waco, Brenshavia Jordan, Fox 44 News.